Valentine's Day is perfect for sending or giving a little handmade love treat or gift card, but then again, so is any other day, right? Hello and welcome to Karen's Creative Cards on YouTube. I am Karen Hashik, and my favorite way to give little treat bags or boxes is to use dies from Karen Burniston. In her newest release, we have some dies that make giving love so easy to do. They're perfect for Valentine's Day, but would be lovely on a wedding or bridal shower too. Here's a couple mini gift bags I made, which could be filled with candy or a gift card or a small gift. See how cute these are, and they were so easy to make. This is the mini gift bag die set that I made these with. There also is a new set called Candy Hearts Box. And I made this one for a special friend with some chocolate inside. There, you can cut a hole so they can see what's inside, add some acetate. I said Happy Heart Day because I didn't want this to be romantic. It's just going to be a little gift. Put another couple hearts on the back. And I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make a box to give somebody a little gift in. So you cut the main piece once, and then you're going to fold on all of the scored lines. So fold down on all the scored lines, and then you can tell that this is going to be the top because it has this little circle here. There is a small flap that you're going to put a little piece of strong score tape or glue on. Before you put it together, you want to, if you want to die cut a hole, you do that. I used a stitched heart from the other set that I showed you to do that because I love the stitching on the outside. I also added a piece of acetate there. And then to put this together, I simply remove the cover on that acetate, and I am going to lay this flat and fold this piece over and attach it, and then all of these other little pieces are going to fold in to create the box. So you can see I made that in just a few seconds, very, very easily. I'm going to decorate this, and I will post it on my blog when it's completely decorated. Of course, all the projects that I share today will be on my blog, and links to my blog posts and products featured are in the description box. Another fun way to send some love on Valentine's Day or any day is to send a card with a pop-up surprise inside. One of the new dies in this release is the Raising Platform pop-up, and you can make just about anything pop up when your card is opened. So it's a very generic pop-up die set, but it does make a really cool motion, and I'm going to make a Valentine's card for my grandson with this platform pop-up. I have cut the main piece of the die set out of a thinner cardstock, and I am going to fold on all of the scored lines. So because it is so thin, I really don't need my boned folder. There's two diagonal triangles here at the bottom of this part. And along the long arm on the bottom, and then a couple more triangles here. And another triangle on this piece, and then a couple more diagonal lines. So it will look like that when you're done with all the folding. These two diagonal pieces here on the bottom of the longer arm, we put an X on because that's where we want to put the glue. We're going to attach it on the inside fold of a card. An A2 card works perfectly fine with this. I decided to do a 5.5 by 11 square card, and you'll see why when I do the front, why I wanted to have that size. We're going to mark down on the center fold at least 2.5 inches. You can go a little further, but if you go much less, the arm piece, especially when you add something to it that pops up, would show. So I'm going to apply a liquid glue to these pieces here. Let's get it flowing here. And I'm going to line the bottom of this slot here with that mark that I made right in the fold of the card. And press down until that glue is set. I like my liquid glue, but I guess that's the one thing we always have to be patient while it sets up, especially for an apparatus like this. If we try to move it too soon, of course, it would just come apart. And then there's a little triangle here at the bottom, and I can see a little bit of the glue came out. No biggie, I'll try to get rid of it with my glue eraser. I don't think it would show. Maybe. Alright, we want to put some glue on this triangle here. And you're going to fold this part over on top of that triangle. And put that down, press that down firmly. And then you're going to pinch it a little and get these two towers to be moving as I, there we go, fold the card closed. So you can see it's going to pop up. Okay, the platform or double platform is working just fine. I had a little extra glue there that I needed to fix, but I got that taken care of. You can see that it's going to pop up just fine. There are some die pieces that cut covers for this arm piece, and I'm going to add those. Press down on them. And of course I just cut those out of some hearts pattern paper. Nice touch just to cover the white on that arm piece. I am going to pop up a heart. I've cut out a bunch of conversation hearts from that one die set I shared before, and you need whatever's going to be attached here to be folded in half. So I've cut a Crealy's hearts with little stripes out and folded it in half. And I've attached 3 little conversation pieces, and I had some glue dots. Here they are. I'm going to add 3 more. I think it's really cute how those look just like the conversation hearts that we get out of the boxes. This one's, and this one of course is for my grandson, so this one says Cutie Pie, which he is. And we just want to stay away from the fold on here, unless of course you could fold it in half easily. But best just to stay away from the fold. Let me put this one down here. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll just put 5. Although having one stick out would be fine too. Just make sure I put the glue dot just on that part. So that is ready to go. And I am going to glue it on here so it's going to pop up. I put some glue on this triangle and this one. And then I need to press down and get that to attach firmly. Again, the waiting game with the glue, but you got to make sure it is. I've cut another heart from that Crealy's die set that's going to go on this side of the card. And I'm going to add some color and then Love You from Karen Burniston's dies. And then this Happy Valentine's Day is going to go on the front, and that the Happy Valentine's Day die had been released before, but she has now released the shadow, which I love dies where you can use it with or without a shadow. And then I've just cut another square die from another Karen Burniston set that's going to go down here to sign the card. So let's see if this is going to move. Needs to fold in half. It needs to stay on the heart and on the arms. really isn't difficult. And of course the one I made and before I had no problems with, but now that I'm on camera, it's going a little bit, but see, now it's working just fine. It just needed to be folded a little bit. And when he opens the card, the heart is going to pop right up like that, which is very cool. So let's finish putting the card together. I have some two-sided tape on this piece ready to go. I'm going to do a little stenciling. I have this very cool stencil from A Colorful Life Designs called Flaming Love, and I am just going to add a little bit of color to the heart. I think I'll put it down on the scratch paper with a little bit of temporary tape to make sure it doesn't move. I have a Pouncer from Picket Studios. When I'm doing just adding ink on a larger area, I've been using this, and I really like the ease of it. It's especially good for those of us that have wrist issues or strength issues. If you it's just pouncing as opposed to going around and around with a blending brush, although I do still use those as well. So that is going to go inside the card. I also have embossed a white square piece with the Spellbinders 3D Beveled Diamonds embossing folder. I love to add stenciled color over embossing. It's just a really cool look. So I am going to use this same heart stencil. And the same color, and once again add some color through the stencil. When you have an embossed background, of course the embossed areas take the ink slightly differently than the up and down areas take it differently, if you know what I mean. So it's a really cool look. So you can see that beautiful heart on there. I'm going to add this with some two-sided tape that and just around the sides and the bottom because I'm going to slip a little gift inside. I'm going to put the Love You die cut message on top of that heart. And then I'm going to put this on. I think I've done this piece here with some raised foam so it pops up. And then I'm going to use some strong two-sided tape to attach it. With all this embossing on here, we could get the glue to stick, but it would take a very long time. So I think it's best to use some good strong two-sided tape to attach this. As to me, often the hardest part of the card is to get the cover off of these strong two-sided tapes, right? If you get any of the pop-up dies from Karen Burniston, I suggest you make a template, play with it a couple times first with paper you don't care about. I really had no issues whatsoever after I did that, and then it's just a matter of getting it to fold and move for you, which just takes a little bit of maneuvering. So we have a pretty happy Valentine's Day card with stenciled and embossed heart, and then when it opens up, the candy hearts pop up for my grandson, Love You. Oh, here's the 20 I'm going to slip in here for him, which he will of course love too. I have two grandsons. I made another card with very similar front, and then the Love You popped up on this one in a red heart. My grandsons are going to love these pop-up cards filled with love and a surprise, and of course the cash. I had great fun playing with all these new dies from Karen Burniston, and hope my project encouraged you to give some of the ideas and products a try. For more ideas with Karen Burniston dies, watch the next video coming up, and have a great crafty day.